I graduated Okayama University in 1996, and I needed some very professional experience to be a great potter. Shigaraki is one of the oldest pottery village in Japan, where young artists can get a job and learn. And I met Takuro. We were young potters who had big dreams.
I tried making pottery while I was in college, and I couldn't forget that feeling. So I decided to quit my job and then came to Shigaraki.
Since we were young potters from Shigaraki, visiting and seeing Seagrove, Penland area, was very important.
Yeah, then our friend Nancy emailed us. We got a big building, and would you be interested in coming back to the US? And then that's the Starworks project. And so we said yes, and we came back to Seagrove in 2005. So when we received a letter from Penland about the auction piece, we wanted to reflect our Penland experience to the work. So instructors and the students come to Penland, and it's like a Whirlwind. That's like mixing ideas, mediums, knowledge, techniques, and the personal and cultural background, all kind of mixed together, and then create something meaningful and beautiful.
We like to challenge, so making a collaboration work is a challenge to me.
We don't collaborate often, so this is very rare piece. For this piece, we discuss about ideas, timing, forms, drying process, seeds and grazing and firing, everything we talked.
As Takuro said, normally we don't collaborate. Wood firing is different story because we have to work together. We try to find a good firewood in town or even from our property. Our children, who are teenager boys, they also helped splitting firewood and helped firing wood kiln. So it was a family effort. Also, we have some beautiful clay from our property, so we made a slip and used for some decoration on those at our work, because it's important for us to use beautiful clay from North Carolina.
The decoration is not really painting to me. It's more like giving a mark or like my emotion recorded onto the piece. I often think about the boundary between functional and sculptural, and I tend to stay on the functional side, but recently I have started exploring more towards to the edge of the functional pottery. I'm curious to see if I can go a little bit over the edge.
To me, functional pots and sculpture don't have big difference. Since I have a privilege to use beautiful wild clays from North Carolina places, I enjoy using them, touching them, and think how we can make this beautiful clay to be a beautiful artwork.